Welcome back, meteorologist Dillon Gaudet here. We do have a weather impact day in place through tonight for central and eastern Kentucky. Once again, higher risk for central Kentucky. And if you've already dealt with flash flooding, the risk is a little higher for you as well. Widespread flooding is anticipated as you head into the overnight hours. As our moderate to major river flooding concerns continue, we'll also be dealing with flash flooding. And that river flooding threat is going to last likely early into next week, with a lot of these rivers not cresting until the early to middle portions of next week, with a line of strong storms expected to move through as well. We do have that tornado watch that's out for Casey and Lincoln counties. This may be extended into the Lake Cumberland region, but right now that watch, again, watch, not a warning. A warning means that's actively happening. The watch just means that the conditions are favorable. Viper radar right now is showing that we do have some heavier rain and storms there from Bardstown south towards Taylor County and Campbellsville. Here locally, we do have some rain falling. Unfortunately, it's in Frankfort, where they have just been dealing with extensive issues with river flooding there along the Kentucky River. We'll have more on that in just a moment. From Bardstown down to Greensburg right now, this line of storms is going to be moving off towards the north and the east. So if you're in, say, Lebanon, Harrodsburg, Danville, western Boyle County, you're going to be seeing this line of storms. You can likely already see the clouds associated with it already. We do have into northern Tennessee, actually a tornado warning. That's going to be moving up towards the Tompkinsville area, that storm with that tornado warning right now. That may weaken a little bit, but still worth watching as this whole cluster of storms moves closer to the Lake Cumberland region. We'll be watching that very closely. Clouds and radar showing we have been in a little bit of a break right now, which is some good news. But looking at the regional setup, there's still a lot of green and yellow and red showing up on the map. Unfortunately, all those blinking boxes, those are flash flood warnings out from basically western Kentucky, south and westward. Look at the temperature gradient. We're in the mid 80s here across East Tennessee and across far southeastern Kentucky. Meanwhile, behind the front, that's that colder area. It's finally going to push this system on out of here during the day tomorrow. So our severe weather threat through tonight, have that level 2 risk out. We also do have a level 3 out of 4 flash flood risk on the way through tonight for most of our area. All the counties shaded in the red. It's not going to take a lot of rain to cause some flash flooding, and unfortunately, the heavy rain is going to be coming at nighttime. A look at our area river levels. The Kentucky River there at the Frankfort Lock is at major flood stage, and a lot of the Kentucky River past Madison County is at major flood stage as well. So moderate to major river flooding is expected for most of our area. This is comparable to the March 1997 river flood there in Frankfort. The current forecast does have it just shy. We were at 45.2 feet in 1997 there in Frankfort. And right now, that's where our forecast is there in the Frankfort area. So you will want to make sure you are being very, very cautious if you live near the Kentucky River there in Franklin County. Estimated 3-day rainfall showing just excessive amounts for us here locally and stretching down through the Ohio Valley into the mid-Mississippi Valley. So this is a serious deal that you need to take seriously. Our 72-hour rainfall totals, Casey County, 7.98 inches. We're closing at 8 inches there. Bluegrass Airport here in Lexington, 6.35. We're closing in on the 5-day record that we may hit depending on the heavy rain this evening. So here comes those waves of heavy showers and thunderstorms. That continues through around midnight. Then it's more of a stagnant rain through tomorrow morning. That colder air continues to push in out of the north and the west, and that will gradually lead to improvements. And then we may even mix in a few flakes for some areas Sunday night. So additional rainfall, 2 to 4 inches here across the Bluegrass region. That is just going to cause some issues for a lot of areas. So heavy rain and storms likely tonight. This is important. Flooding at night is nearly impossible to see. So never drive through flooded roadways. As we always say, turn around, don't drown. Full 7-day forecast showing, yes, we do have cold temperatures on the way Monday night through Wednesday with a frost and a freeze chance potentially there for a couple nights.